Well, the Art Evolution Gallery is the place to see if you are a fan of Dr. Seuss, and who isn't. I remember reading them when I was growing up, and now I'm reading them to my little one. Mr. Talbot, tell us a little bit about what is so special about this exhibition.
What's special about it is that we have a number of sold out editions. They're very hard to get, and what people don't realise is the collectability of the artworks. Everybody understands the illustration artworks, and they saw those in the books. And a lot of those editions have sold through. As they sell through, they escalate in value quite dramatically, I might add. And in particular, my favourites are the secret artworks, because they were rarely ever seen during Ted Geisel's lifetime.
It's amazing to see them, and to see them framed beautifully like this is just adds to the value, I'm sure. You talk a little bit about the value and the demand for these works of art.
Well, this artwork, for example, is the last of what we know is called the big cats. This is the wisdom of the Orient cat. And just as an example of the way things go with the collectability of it, this particular piece of artwork was released at $1,850, and today it's framed at $7,000. The unframed price is $5,500. The big cats that have gone before this piece are all selling between $20,000 and $30,000. The demand is simply much greater than the supply. That's really what it's all about. There's a global demand, there's a very limited supply, and that supply is strictly controlled.
What has the feedback been like that you've received from people so far that have come and seen this exhibition?
Well, we had our opening evening last night, and talking to the people after the presentation, they were a little bit aghast at, like, oh my God, really? We never saw this, and then had to explain the story and why. And if you look around the gallery, we have, like, this is just one piece. We have a lot of sold out editions. The piece beside us here, the Singing Cats, sold out edition. If you look at the pieces over here, which are a lot of pieces done in the 20s and 30s, Art Deco style. People had no idea that he was doing this type of artwork. And again, a number of sold out editions. They're rare. They escalate in value as time goes on. And we have people searching the world looking for pieces that have been long sold out.
Wow, and they kind of make you happy.
Well,
they make me happy.
Well, I can tell you one little story. I had a piece in my office called "The Cat from the Wrong Side of the Tracks," and I love that piece. And I have the pick of the artwork. I'm a dealer. I get to access all kinds of artworks. And I had that in my office for about a year, and I didn't want to sell it. And then someone found out I had it and said, we'd love to buy that. And someone called me, I think from Florida, and just basically said, put it in a box and ship it to me. And that piece originally released at about $1,800. It sold at $17,000, and today I can't buy one for $20,000 or $25,000. We're trying to find them again, and they're just not available. But if you look around the gallery at some of the other pieces, there's many stories like that in here. There's lots of artwork that you look at and say, well, what's the history on this piece? And as a dealer, we're trying to represent value, we're trying to represent authenticity, and we're trying to give people something that has lasting value and something that's historical. This is one of the most famous people in the world.
How long do people have to come down to your gallery here to see this exhibition? How long will it be on?
We'll have the exhibition open till April 3rd.
Okay.
And then we'll take it down and we'll leave some pieces up because we continue to sell the artworks. We'll have them in stock, but we have a lot of artworks. We're a rather large supply of artworks.
Thanks for having us, Mr. Talbot.
It's my great pleasure. Thank you.
You bet. We're going to be back with more from here at the Evolution Art Gallery coming up on Go Calgary. Stay with us.